Good morning, this is Mr. Lefsrud. I'm making this video for my Design 7 students who are using GIMP, just in regards to making some complex shapes, specifically those complex shapes like these layered ones inside of Salish artwork. Now these were all carved by Rick Wolcott, who lives in Calgary, but I'm going to layer up these circular shapes here on this wing, and I'm going to show you how I would do it. So the thing is that when you're making complex shapes like this, you want to layer them, and you can use the layers function inside of GIMP. Or if you don't want to use the layers function inside of GIMP, then you don't have to, but you should start with the largest shape and kind of go from there. Now I'm just going to get the general shape of this wing down first. Oops. There we go. You can see general shape of the wing. I'm not worried about it being exact. Then I'm going to hit enter, fill that with black since that was the color on the painting. Select none. And now, as you can see, I've got some circular shapes. They're more like ovals. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer them one by one. So it goes to about there and back again. They're pretty close to where I want it. Except this time, I'm going to fill it with white instead. And I will get rid of that one now. And you can see now on the inside I've got two more ovals. The next one's black, even smaller. Oops. There we go. That a little more that way. Hit enter. Fill with black. And now I'm getting pretty small, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zoom in using the magnifying glass. So now I'm working with a much larger shape, even though the shape itself isn't that much larger. And one more time. Then that one is more of a blue, kind of light blue color, about there. So hit enter, fill it with blue, and then at the bottom here I got these percents. So I can go back to the size I was at before, 66.67%, and there we go. Now I've got the general shape of the wing. Let's say that I wanted to do these lines here as well. I will skip the trigon for now, and I'll just stick with those other two lines there. I'm just going to do that with the stroke edit tool. So again, I'm going to zoom in so that I'm working with the size I want, and I'm just going to get this about the shape I want. Edit, stroke path. I guess I'm going to want this one to be white. And then I do want my cap to be a bit pointier, so let's give that a try. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's close enough. And same thing over here, so make a path for the wing. Edit, stroke path, and there we go. May as well do that trigon while we're here. So same thing, I will make the shape of the trigon. Let's make this one out here, and then close it back off. Guess I could have used another point in there. And sure, that's close enough. Yeah, not quite as thin on those corners as I would have wanted. I would have just added in some more points there, but for the sake of this, that's good enough. So hit enter. One more time, I'm going to fill with white, select none, and now I've got the wing. Again, not perfect, not 100% how I wanted it to look, but I got it pretty close. So you see how I started with the biggest shape in here, and I added the smaller details on top of it, as opposed to starting with the small blue oval, then doing the black one, then the white one, and then the wing on top. Again, the other way I could have done this, if I wanted to do it that way, was do all of these shapes on different layers over here, and then just put them in order, in the order that I wanted. But this is just one way to do that, and one more time, don't forget to save.